We're going to have ourselves the blue Terran player. We have ourselves in the bottom left corner of the map. We have GuMiho. Taking on in the top, right hand side, our red Zerg player Solar. Up and running. Away we go. Decided to get us into this one. I'm gonna drop a entry down over there. Just gonna get that settled, get that ready. Again, that refinery just coming through. We add on the barracks, so we get that settled in as well. Get all of that rolling here. Just for the moment, hatching the gas coming up right now. Can I ask the Terran to float a CC into the middle for a gold base? I could ask GuMiho, but unfortunately I think he's already in game. It might be tampering if he's already playing the game and I tell him what to do, you know? It's not ideal. So yeah, I don't want to get banned from the Rex April madness, you know? Because then I won't have content to cast on a bunch of days this week. Would not be good. Would not be good. Probe just moving around for, drone just moving around for a couple of moments. The factory coming about. We have the CC on. A couple queens in the Overlord coming in. The Zerglings being added as well. I can't get banned. I am the circuit. I am the circuit. I've been trying to do a... I've been trying to do like a low-key, like, not spend any money, job this morning actually relating to that. I got my oh my god, that's so big. I got my my Photoshop on. The WardiTV 2025 series. Oh my god. Just put that up there now. I was trying to make the 2025 series look like a little bit interesting. I don't really know if I nailed it, but that's about the extent of my photoshopping abilities. So, you know. I don't really have much more to add in. And I don't have the... I don't want to waste money getting someone to design a logo, you know. Who made the Spring Championship logo with the flowers? This was someone that we actually got to make a bunch of our logos a while back. I can't remember what her name is, but she was suggested to me by Naruto. She was like a friend of Naruto's, and she made like she made some of our WardiTV end of year logos as well. The FPS is going to go down because I'm clicking on stuff, guys, but she obviously made all of the the championship logos, so. Like she made all of these apart from the European League one, which is in the bottom right. Which I thought those were very cool. I really like those. So we got those made. But then, and she made some of the end of year ones. Like she made the 2020 one, like this one. As well. I don't know if that's the version we actually used in the end, but... No, she made that, and then I think she also made that 2021 logo. That's here. Yeah. But I don't really want to... I mean, it's only probably $100, but like I don't know who it was like anymore. I don't have that contact necessarily. They might not even be doing stuff. Add inking to the text border to give it a better look. Or like just an outline. I can do that. I have the Photoshop ability to do that. I can do that between games. Really neat logos. Yeah, they are. Honestly, my problem with logos is usually just finding someone who will do it. And usually when I want a logo, I'm like, hey, I really would like a logo in like the next 2 days. Because I'm like, suddenly I want a logo and I want to have it now. And everyone's like, I'm busy. I have like real life stuff. I just do this on the side. And I'm like, no. Or they're actually like an artist. And they're like, well, I have like 700 other clients to get to first. I'm like, I mean, if anyone in chat is, you know, feels like they are talented or competent in making logos, and you have some time on your hands over the next few days, you're very free to reach out. I will happily accept. I'll happily pay for a little logo. That's what we did with the Korean Royale logo as well. We got I basically just asked in chat and I was like, hey, does anyone want to make a logo? And someone was like, hey, I can actually make a logo. And then they made the Korean Royale logo. And the Korean Royale logo is pretty sick as well. Meanwhile, I'm out here just trying to... I'm out here just doing, like, basically nothing. GuMiho is playing mech here in this game. One of the series, which is quite fun. Hatchery kill from GuMiho as well is actually pretty serious, so a bit of a mistake there from Solar as we actually lose out on the top side again. Has to be cancelled as a few Hellbats show up. Solar is not paying any attention. Lost a queen that could have easily been transfused. That's obviously a little bit of a yikes, but we did kill 4 SCVs on the other side. I mean, we'll see how the mech goes. We'll see how the mech handles itself over the next little while as we set up through this. We'll be having the couple of kills coming through for the moment as well. We're just going to get onto the rock, so we're going to be able to start doing some damage over there. Just jumping onto those, putting some damage out. A little bit being dealt for now. Let's just have our, 1-1 vehicle weapons plating coming through. The additional cyclones are coming up as well, so seeing all of that continue to come through. Those rocks expire, we get the couple of Banshees and the Raven coming across, so they're going to try and set up as well. Over the next few moments, just going to try and see what we can do. Until we get a little cleanup over on the sides. Banshee's just going to get back to work, firing up. Again, getting some damage done for a few moments. Again, getting some work done right off the bat. And nice to see those Banshees combined with the Raven as well. You know how long people have been asking for this to happen? It's madness. It's crazy. We do have the Banshees going to turn back around, jump onto those Ravagers, and cancel up a couple of them that were on their way in, so... We've seen the Roach Hydra coming through the bottom side. The Cyclones are going to come across. Continue to come through for a couple of moments as we go, and Solar just basically trying to hit this before GuMiho is truly set up at the moment, so yeah, trying to see what we can find as Roach Ravager Hydra continues to push on in. The Banshee's going to sit overhead. And this is the problem, is that you can usually make some progress and then you kind of get stuck a little bit, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, the rest of this continue to come through. Just going to be seeing a couple Hydras still going to be nearby. So continue to settle as we come straight on through once more. Maybe seeing the couple of Vikings overhead. The Overseer will go down as well, so it's going to be able to grab that. Again, still got some Vikings, and apparently it's just not going to be enough. Solar will take this game and take this one down. So GG's Solar with the Game 1 victory. Alright, so in we go. As we're going to have in the top left-hand side, the red Terran player. Here is GuMiho. And he is down a game with the opponent in the bottom left being our blue Zerg from Falcons. It is Solar. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for joining us. Some Rex tournament action. Appreciate Rex putting on a tournament. It's nice for us to get to see something different and not have to, you know, run tournaments just ourselves. Have some non-WardiTV content to cast is really nice. It goes a long way. So we have this Overlord just going to be moving up. Pushing over. And, yeah, it's going to get a little sighting. Oh no, he actually pulled back. He didn't see it. Oh no, Solar does not see what this is going on. This is triple racks as well, so pretty committed. Let's see if he's in the Marine going to move up, and there's our first bunker going down, so let's see how Solar deals with this. Probably a drone pull. Has to come down immediately. As the drones are going to chase those Marines away. Marines will just try and kite. There's one Marine that's going to get fully surrounded there. Arguably, maybe should have just kept that one running. I'm going to turn back around again. The drone's going to turn onto the SCV. The Marines is going to pull back once more. We're going to get ourselves a couple more workers still. 5. So a lot of drones going down. Obviously, it's very committed from GuMiho, but damage this early is good. And we do get the bunker finished. I'm going to get the Marines in the bunker. He's going to get rid of at least a couple more Lings here. 1, 2. Going to turn and fight. Really needs to get rid of these Lings. Trying to avoid the surround as best as possible. He's going to get some Lings on the turnaround as well. GuMiho is going to have this. He's done way too much damage. Well, okay, the bunker goes down. What does GuMiho do? He's going to go double gas. He's going to transition out of this. I actually would have liked the SCV pull, I think. Second Spine Crawler setting up. Well, second Spine Crawler is good for GuMiho because if he's not going to SCV pull, then a second Spine is not really required. He's just going to attack in. The Lings aren't nearby, so he gets a lot of damage onto the Spine at first. He can probably fight this right now because, well, I feel like he should have finished off the Spine rather than go for the Queen. Oh my god, finishes the Spine. Okay, we get both. Okay, so let's just going to GG anyway. GuMiho's going to tie it up. 1-1. The 3 reactors. Good. And we get tied up to... In the bottom left corner of the map, our red Terran player. This is GuMiho. Taking on. In the top left, the blue Zerg Solar. I think Solar could hold if he scouts it with the Overlord. It definitely gives you a little bit more of a preparation time. The Spine Crawler comes up sooner, right? That makes a big difference. So, yeah, I would definitely say it's viable. Problem is, I think he probably chased too far off the Lings a little bit. If you're going to chase that far, you really need to result in surrounding the Marines a little bit. Well, into game 3 we go. Pick this off. Get this underway. I love that we're looking at this healing shrine. We've actually seen this healing shrine be genuinely useful lately. Awesome. So nice. Just got ourselves the hatch, gas, and pool all coming up. A couple of drones are coming in. Overlord heading down to the bottom for a few moments here as we get settled and ready to rumble. So just coming across, we do have our command center fuelings and queens coming up as well. Reaper going, drone taking some damage. Zergling's going to loop around the other side, and the Reaper will continue to take some hits. We have a command center and factory coming up, add a reactor on as well. Reaper turns away. Again, the Queen just going to be there. Hope that Reaper get pushed back for a little bit for the moment. Still so far so good. Reaper moving about, the orbital command coming through. CC is going to be there, starport adding on. Binary coming up. Still got the link speed again about halfway done already. We just have our couple queens setting up as well. Drones being added on too. Lings and the queens continue to move around as well. Can we move around a little? Maybe seeing the starport lifting off. They can move over to the tech lab. Gonna jump on that. Drones and queens coming through as the CC and Hellions and the Viking coming up also. Reaper and the Hellions just gonna work their way up to the top. Still got the Viking and Hellions coming up. The cloaking coming on. We had a tech lab. We had the orbital. And we'll hit this hatchery for a few moments here. Couple of queens getting bounced around. The Viking just going to be there, get that kill in the main base. Still got the Banshee and the Hellions coming up, the cloaking on the way. And again, those few Hellions just going to sit out the front and gather around for the moment, wait for their chance to make something happen as GuMiho will send them across. I like that he's playing bio this game. I don't think he's favored, but I think it's his best shot at getting a win or having some opportunity here, to be honest. So I'm very into that for our Terran. As the Viking going to hit that Overlord as well. It's just going to get a few shots off there. You can continue to try and add some damage in. As we move on through, we're just going to be seeing the Hellions getting a few more Zerglings also. You have that Viking just going to hit that Overlord a little bit, so again, we get some damage moving for the moment. Coming across right now, just going to have the Queens stepping over as well. Queens once more going to be there. It's just going to get turned around, so nothing too exciting on that. We just have a couple of moments. The hatchery in the top right going to come straight through. And again, the 1-1 upgrade set up. The stim pack is going to be finishing. Get the Evo chamber, and get the Lings, get the Bane speed. I think so far so still very cozy with what we are looking to achieve. Upgrades, combat shield, very much so still on the way by. Just gonna have ourselves the Hellions coming back around the left. Sticks him in, has to cancel that base already. GuMiho with the push timing. Already looking fairly dangerous. Extra barracks and the armory coming up behind this. He didn't even have 1-1 yet, though. So, I mean, Not great to be seeing this little move happening right now. And Vance is going to be firing onto the queens, a little bit more being dealt. You have the medevac unloading into the main base there, so it's going to jump on through. Get rid of a couple of queens, we're just going to be able to grab those, and we do have ourselves the rest of the Ling Bane showing up as well. I'm just going to get there, that siege tank is going to go down too, so just going to grab that. Easy pickings. I mean, the melee upgrades are going to be done here from Solar soon, but GuMiho still has that supply lead in this game, +2 starting from him also, so making that progress, getting that set in stone. 12 more Marines, the medevac and tank all coming out at that +2 on. Looking good. And again, the 2-2 upgrades on the way from Solar. Being brought up as well as Ling Bane Queen, very much so, also being added into play for the moment. Ooh, that's a nice little catch, and with the speed zone as well, it means that you get a quick bit of pouncing action from Solar kind of getting on top of that, so that's great. He's going to unload into the main base tank on that low ground to try and settle. You have the Marines going to have to load up though, but it's all about GuMiho just trying to find value, and Solar's going to do the typical Solar thing, which is I just need to hang the hell on in there. Let's see if we can, let's see what we can do. He's going to pull back. The Zerglin's still trying to run on forward. Still fighting. The Ling Bane is going to be able to clean this up, though. We're going to try and get rid of some Banelings with the siege tank, and the target fire is decent from GuMiho. He gets rid of all the Banes at least. Tank medevac back down to the center. Still got extra Marines coming up. Liberate and siege tank added on as well. Ultralisk have also been added. He's just going to step up. The Bane's going to force the Marines to load back in. We're going to see the rest of the Marines still moving through as the tank shots continue to go very well at the moment. Again, Adrenal Glands coming up. We get ourselves the 2-2 coming in as well. So our Marines just stepping forward. Couple Ultras and the Queens coming through. Adrenal Glands kind of playing coming up. We are going to have ourselves the Marines continue to fight. A couple of quick trimmers get taken out. So we've got Ling Bane Queen looking to settle over here as the Marines stim up to the upper right hand side. Overlord goes down. Banelings running across are likely going to end up in trouble as well. Liberator going to fire up nicely, get rid of a few more of those drones. There we go, the Ling Bane coming on the right hand side. Marine's going to pull back over to the left, stimming away. I mean, Solar having Ultras out makes this so much more difficult for GuMiho, who is still committed to the 3-base aggression. Ultras are just going to be really tough for him to chew through in Solar. And he has a lot of time in this game where Solar was down and was definitely not quite where he wanted to be. But I think at this point it's obviously looking very good. For our Zerg player here, who is looking to get to that winner's match, take on Hero. Couple shots going through. Marines is going to go and jump onto that hatchery over on the other side, so it's going to try and get some work done there. Ultra's still doing the jumping though. As GuMiho starts to supply leads, we're not done yet, but man, I'm still concerned about how GuMiho's really going to get through more and more Ultras being made. Oh, do not lose a full medevac units, because that's definitely one way that things are going to go. A little bit backward here very quickly. Definitely one thing we've got to be a little cautious of as the Ultras, the Queens, continue to gather together. One is very much so still stepping through. Well, things are going to come about. The Bane going to be there. Drop Parasite Bomb down on a medevac. It's going to drop off as well. The other medevac going to have to split away over to the sides. Country sets up in the front, so we're going to try and get to the 5th base. Now, GuMiho has established a 4th, so this game is going to get another flavor to it, where GuMiho is not as all-in as he was once. He clearly did do enough to keep himself very much so in this, and that's hence where we are right now. As a bit of bio steps up, this hatchery going to be under some heavy fire. Three melee upgrades on the way out as well. We had the Ultra Bane laying all on. Extra Banes are building. The bio going to come back over to the center here. I'm glad we're getting kind of a bit more of a better game between these two, because obviously game 1 Solar kind of wiped GuMiho down. Game 2 GuMiho just proxied to the Solar. I feel like Solar GuMiho should always give us competitive games, and this is what we get. I do think Solar, like I said, to me is better right now. As that 3-3 still comes up, Hydrogen coming about. Again, CC's Ghost Academy being added on in there. As our biotank pulls back over to the left. Gonna stim up, little fungal growth goes down. Bio gonna have to try and kite backwards. The blinding cloud is good on top of a couple of those siege tanks. As the Ultra Ling Bane continues to chase, the bio is just gonna get a ways and load back into the medevac. Solar we'll go with the Queens and go hit a couple of those medevacs as well. So more damage being dealt. Still got again that Ultra Ling Bane force coming through. The Infest is being added on as we speak. We're going to unload over on that far side. 3-3 upgrades coming through. And we get ourselves more upgrades coming about. The Libs coming through. The Widow Mines, Marines, and Marauders all being added. Get all of that settled here just for now. And the Ultra just provides such a good defense against Marines. We're going to try and run around the sides here. I actually think that Spore should have been left alive, because he maybe could have hit behind it and the Ultra would have had to go the other way around, and could have maybe got a couple drones. Both players now maxed out as GuMiho goes fully into Ghost Liberator production. Solar, again, still just heavy on the Ultras. These Marines is going to load up once again. Base 6 coming up from Solar. I mean, GuMiho's already taking base 5 as well, though, as we actually have a lot of action kind of around the right side of Persephone here, which is very interesting. You don't see Persephone's right side being used all that much a lot of the time. We can drop some injects down. We have a lot of Zerg moving down the left side, though. See a little bit of army starting to press through. Already lose one base. Solo with the power right now. And actually those Banes still crashing in. The attack on the other side from GuMiho doing nothing. As Fungals keep landing on these units, the Ultras are getting to chomp through a lot of stuff. Goes with energy, just caught Fungals, unable to snipe her or so. 10 SCVs have gone down, and GuMiho's army obviously getting absolutely crushed there as well, so really not ideal. Yeah, Bio gathers up, the Medevac's going to be there. A couple of Mine shots are going to fire through as well. The Zergling's taking hits, the Ultras taking shots. The Liberator getting shot at it as well as the Bio will fight. A couple of Ultras will be going down here. I think going to lose all 4 of those Ultras, so a couple of Banes go down also. And Solar definitely holding out in a very strong spot for the moment. I mean, he just keeps on expanding as well. Now, GuMiho's going to take that bottom right base. So he has bases. I'm just not convinced GuMiho's going to keep a lot of these bases alive. I do think he's going to run into trouble with that process as the Zergling's going to take some tank shots. It is interesting though, because like I say, we rarely see a game like this on Persephone where we actually see the right side being used as much as what we're seeing right here. So, turned into a pretty darn cool game. The Bio's still standing, a couple of Banes crashing through. The Hydra's trying to close the distance. The Bio pushes the Lings back the other way. Bio's still trading. The Hydra, Ling, Ultra going the other way as well. Just going to see the Hydra's going to surge on forward, and we see more of this Bio continue to take some shots. And then Advanced Ballistics coming through, the Marauders coming up. A couple of snipes still trying to come through here. To be fair, Solar's army is actually not winning this fight, which is kind of bonkers to me because I really felt like GuMiho's army was wiped out so heavily that bouncing back was going to be tough. Apparently, GuMiho able to find enough value in this, and now spreading around this right side. The gold base goes down. Solar should just get the hell away right now. He's given up units that are just here for no reason anymore. He's actually so far down in supply. How did this go so wrong for Solar? I guess GuMiho just having the economy to rebuild up, and maybe Solar not quite respecting that after such a good fight before. Because this is absolutely gone the opposite direction of what I thought it was going. GG's. And GuMiho is going to take game 3 of this series. Wow.